welcome to my YouTube channel, or welcome back if you've watched any of my previous videos. My name is Brittany and I'm actually really excited for today's video. I shouldn't say actually, as if I'm usually not, but I am particularly excited about this one. So if you watched any of my previous videos, or really like my intro, my very first video, I talked about how one of my goals for this year was actually this little, actually what I'm this like new thing that I'm doing kind of encompasses two of my goals that I was working on. So I talked a little bit about how, I mean, like a lot of people over the past like couple of years, like dealing with COVID and all of that, or like lockdown and just like changing pace of life, I've gained a little bit of weight and my body just like looks and feels different than it used to. And because of that, I can't really fit most of my clothes. I even bought some new clothes last year, like probably midway through the year, maybe in the fall, and probably midway through the year, even in maybe fall time. And a lot of those don't even fit me anymore either. And I kind of was just buying things like to buy them to like be able to like have clothes to wear. And so then like recently I was like, okay, I can't keep just like rebuying new clothes. So I was talking to one of my friends and she was kind of saying the same thing. And she mentioned that she was doing Rent the Runway, and I was like, oh wait, I used to do Rent the Runway, like pre-COVID, and I just like completely forgot about it. Like I had a membership and everything. So I have recently reactivated my membership, I guess you could say. It's been maybe about 2 months now that I've been kind of like back in the Rent the Runway game, and I've really been liking it. So today I want to unbox, or unbag, I guess I should say, my most recent shipment. So I think this will be the like the third shipment I've gotten so far. And I've sent some things back, kept some things. I guess I should preface all of this with the type of membership that I got, that I'm back into with Rent the Runway. So I'm doing the it's the 8 times a month. So 4 shipments, or 4 pieces twice a month membership. And I think it's $149, but it was like $109 for your first like 3 months or something like that. So in my very first shipment, I think I got like, I got an olive colored leather kind of jacket type of thing that I wore. I only wore it once. I wore it with like a bodysuit, like a black bodysuit, and then just wore that over it. And then what else did I get in that shipment? Oh, I got like a Hugo Boss. I think it's a Hugo Boss, but it was like a sweater vest type of thing. It was heavier. I liked but didn't love it, so I did only wear it. I think I just wore that like a couple times, and I think I wore it with like jeans once, and then maybe like some casual pants. And then I also got in that same shipment, I got these jeans from Citizen of Humanity that should have been my size based on the size chart. I should have paid more attention to, or taken into consideration more seriously the reviews, because they were so small. I couldn't even get them like above my hips. Like they barely got over my knees. And in the comments or the reviews, a lot of people said like they were so small. They had no stretch to them. They looked really cute, but they were like black jeans, like a cigarette pant almost. Those were a no. And then I also got a pair of green, or like sage green Club Monaco pants, which I still have. And so I'm going to style those in today's video too. Okay, so then I sent back, I sent back the blazer. Oh, and I got a pair of joggers too. I don't think I mentioned that. I loved those joggers. I wore those like so many times a week within those like few weeks that I had them. They were a little too, you can buy things from Rent the Runway at like a discounted price because like they're worn. But they were still a little too expensive to me for joggers. Like I want to say they would have been over $100 to buy, and no thanks. They were so comfy and cozy though. And I wore it with just like different hoodies, t-shirts, stuff like that, like working from home. So I sent back, what did I send back? Okay, so I got 4 items. So I sent back the pants, those black pants that didn't fit. And I sent back the olive blazer, and so I kept the like sweater vest and those sage green pants. And then in my second shipment I got this like floral kind of cropped jacket that I again liked but didn't love. I think it like didn't fit me I didn't love how it fit me like in the shoulders, but I wore it twice. So I wore it once with just like a black midi like maxi type cotton dress, and then I wore it another time with like a 1-piece set. And then in that shipment I also got, I got these pink like trouser-ish jogger type pants that I haven't actually worn yet out in the wild, but I do really like them. So I got those in like my second shipment, and then I sent back, so it's been a lot of back and forth. I sent back that printed jacket and the Hugo Boss sweater vest and the joggers, and then that leads me to like my third shipment that I have now. So in this shipment, I'm feeling good about a lot of these pieces. I will say, I mean, I really haven't looked at them at all yet. So it always comes in like a package like this, which back in the old Rent the Runway days, it came in like a true garment bag that was still folded up to look like this, but this is kind of cool too. It feels a little bit more sturdy. I will say I do miss that, like, I think every Rent the Runway location is closed. Maybe like the ones in New York are still open, but the one in Chicago closed like right after the pandemic hit. I feel like maybe by the end of 2020 it was closed. And then you used to still be able to drop stuff off in Nordstrom, but even that is gone now. Like they had a drop box. So you truly have to like ship everything back. But it is kind of nice. I don't know if this is available in every market, but I can set up a pickup for someone to come pick it up, so I don't physically have to take it to like the UPS or USPS store or whatever. You just like, when I'm ready to ship my stuff back, I schedule a pickup. It's usually within like, they want you to schedule within like a couple days of when you're like doing your swap. So I just like, someone comes and picks it up, and then my other stuff gets delivered usually like a day or two after that. So super convenient in that way too. But anyway, let's get to this current shipment. Okay, so what I got in this shipment was kind of a mix of a few different things. So I have a trip coming up in a couple days, actually. I'm going to San Francisco, so travel vlog coming soon, but I'm going for work. And I have not worked in an office. Like, I truly have not been in an office at all, like for a full day of work since March 2020. Maybe one time I think I went into my office like for my last job before I got this new job last year, but it was kind of like we have a meeting and a happy hour type of thing, so it wasn't like a real work day. So I was like, I feel like, and like I said, none of my clothes really fit me. I was like, I have no clothes to wear to work, to this like work on-site visit, and I've also never met anyone that I work with, so it's like I kind of want to make a good impression on like my first time meeting all these people like in real life, not just behind the screen. So I got a few things that I think could possibly work for my work trip, and then also I'm gonna stay a couple of days in San Francisco after my trip, so just like some stuff to wear there too. Okay, so one thing I got is, oh, I guess I should say too, so everything from Rent the Runway, if you're not familiar, if you've never gotten a delivery before, then they all come on these like little hangers and in this plastic bag. This is all recyclable. So to add to how I said this thing I was going to describe in this video kind of encompasses two of my goals that I was striving for this year, is like the whole like using less kind of mentality, or like not just like over consuming. So I do like the rentable part of this, because there are things I feel like I often buy and I wear them maybe twice, and that's obviously like doesn't do any good for me or the environment. So it is kind of nice how pretty much everything from Rent the Runway is recyclable. So like, yeah, if you send, as long as you send back everything, they rent, reduce, and recycle it. Okay, so this is a dress that I got, and I will, like I said, I'll try on all of these things too, so we can see them in real time, as long as they fit me. If they don't fit, I'll be honest, I'm not going to bring them back on camera. So this is kind of just like a midi dress, this like green checkered pattern. I forgot what brand this is from. Oh, this is from Levi's. So it's just like a sleeveless, like a spaghetti strap midi dress. And it does, like, it doesn't have a lining or anything, but the fabric is pretty, it seems like it's not very see-through or anything. So this will be great. How I think I'm gonna wear this, and we'll see once I actually get it on, is, this is probably something I think I'll wear in the office one day, but I'll probably wear like a t-shirt underneath, like probably a white tee, and then like some Oxfords, I think, and then maybe like if I need a jacket, like a leather jacket or something like that, or like a black duster. So those are like in my mind, my outfit options. But like I said, we'll see when everything gets real, and like make sure too that everything like fits me. I also got, ooh, this I'm like really excited about. It looks really, really cute. I got this like pullover. It's already like coming out of the bag. From, oh, this is worn by Ralph Lauren, and it's just this like lime green or like citron green, citron, it's not citron, citron green, like a hoodie, like a pullover. So I mean, it's like a knit type of material, and like I just really like the color of this. It looks really pretty, and it just also feels like pretty good, like nice and warm. So I mean, this is something that's easy to wear, like wear it with jeans, wear it with a dress, wear it with like literally anything. So I'll probably bring this on my trip too, but we'll see how I like just want to style it. And then the last thing that I got in this shipment, which is the thing I was maybe the most unsure about, but I think will be really cute again as long as it fits, is this like jumper. So it's like an overall type of thing. Oh, it's kind of wrinkly, but it's just like a sleeveless jumper, and it has like a few buttons on the front, pockets, and kind of like a baggier bottom or waist. And so again, I think I would probably wear this maybe with like, just because it's a little chilly still, with like a t-shirt underneath. But if it was like prime hot summertime, and it's actually going to be chilly in San Francisco, I think too, I probably would wear it with like not like no shirt underneath or anything, probably. But like I said, probably with a t-shirt underneath. We'll see. And then, I mean, maybe like Birkenstocks, or like for shoes, or like sneakers or something like that. I'm thinking about wearing this for like one of the days, like I think the last day actually that I'm in San Francisco. My mom's going with me, and we are going on like a wine tour in Sonoma, like Sonoma Valley. So I feel like this would be like a good wine tour, being a vineyard type of situation. So, okay, those are all the items that I just got in the shipment. But like I said, I also still have those sage green bottoms from Club Monaco. Wait, I feel like I have too many things, because I also have some pink bottoms too. And that's 5 pieces. And I think I'm only supposed to have 4 things. So I might have accidentally forgot to send something back. Oh well. Like, I'm realizing that right now, so let me double check on that. But I still have those 2 items too, so I'm gonna kind of put together a few different outfits with all of these things, and I'll be back. So before we get into the look, I have to clear the air about everything I said about my membership. It was kind of wrong. So I don't have 4 slots a month, I have 5 slots a month. So that explains like my panic when I was like, oh my god, why do I have 5 pieces? Am I gonna get charged for this? No, that's like what my actual plan is. So it's 5 spots at a time, twice a month. So I can have 5 things out at a time, and I can swap those things twice a month. So as you can see, I have this like lime sweater on. Let's get into the look. So like I said, I feel like this is very casual. I will say it's like warm, but not too warm. Like it feels comfortable. Like I don't have anything on underneath this. And I feel like even if it was like 50, 60 degrees outside, I would feel like warm enough. But just with some like basic gold earrings on. I did switch out my glasses. I've had like a million pairs of, well, not a million, I have like 5 pairs of glasses, and I'm trying to like wear them more because I've just been wearing my black ones nonstop. But no other jewelry besides like my Oura ring, and I am missing a nail. But then I just styled it with these jeans, which these have kind of been my go-to jeans lately because they basically feel like wearing sweatpants. They didn't used to be this ripped, but they've slowly ripped more and more, and I'm fine with it. Really gives me like some leg room. But these are, I believe these are from Target, just like the Target brand, like boyfriend cut. And then my Birkenstocks, which I've been wearing a little bit too much lately. And I feel like honestly, everything I'm wearing right now, this has been like my day-to-day look. But yeah, I feel like this works. It's like so easy. This is something like I said, it's easy to take this one piece that I got from Rent the Runway and put it together with other stuff that I already have. That still, it all looks like me. Like it doesn't look like, oh, Brittany would never wear this. This is like completely something I would wear. But I also had an idea that this might work with like a black midi dress. So I'm gonna try that on too and see how I like that, because it is kind of fitted around the waist, so it won't be like too baggy. So I'm gonna try that, see if it works, and I'll be back. Okay, so this I feel like still kind of works too. I mean, still very casual, but this is just like a black midi dress. It's like a tank top or a tank dress. And I think this is from Misguided. I've had this for a few years now, and I just kind of wear it here and there. It's very comfortable though. And again, still feels a little bit like me. Still, if I threw the Neverfull in with this, it works. It's a classic bag. And so easy. So I feel like, I don't remember if I mentioned this at the beginning of my video, but I have been having, like, now that I have these things that like help fit with other pieces that fit me, and or other pieces in my closet that do still fit me, but these other things fit too. It is making me like more excited about getting dressed and just about like kind of being out in the world, because I feel like I was having a hard time like finding things to wear. I was wearing like basically the same outfit all the time because I couldn't find anything else to put together. So even though this is like super basic, this is still kind of like a fun and easy look. So moving on to the next one, let's see what I put together. All right, so piece number 2 is, or are, whatever, is these bottoms that I have on, which I actually really love these. Depending on how much it is to buy them, I actually like might purchase them. They're just so comfortable and so flattering, I feel like, and I feel like they could easily be like dressy or casual. They're pretty flattering overall. They have like a drawstring here. I mean, it still has like a button and zip, but it's nice to have the drawstring too, because then it kind of helps keep the bottom secure. But these are from Club Monaco, and I don't know if you can tell as well on the camera, but they have this cute little like plaid print. So it's like a light pink with like a lavender and khaki. But they're like not too structured, but they still could be nice enough to wear to work. I don't know if crop tops are like fine to wear to work these days, because like I said, it's been a minute since I've been to an office. But even if they aren't, this is something I could still easily wear like on a weekend, like a brunch or something like that. Or even if I have another crop that's a little bit more like fitted around the waist, around like the midsection, which might look a little bit better with this. But then I just paired it with my Ivy Park platform Adidas from like a couple collections ago, and some like basic jewelry, and this white tee that I'm obsessed with. It's like the best fitting white crop I feel like I've ever had. I wear it a little bit too much, so I honestly was shocked that it was clean. But like if I did wear this to the office, I mean, just like kind of bringing it with like a bag like this, which this would be like my normal like work bag. Again, if I went to work, I mostly use this for travel, but I probably will use this for my work bag next week. And I wish that I had like a long line like vest or something, because I feel like that would look really good with it. But then I also have this black duster. This is just from Shein. This is like a couple years old, but I've worn it a lot. So just if like this is something I feel like it's easy, it kind of like easily brings a look together a lot of the time. But this could be nice to throw on too, like yeah, I feel like this is very flattering. And if it were to like get cold, so maybe I could wear this like to work if I wore it with this sweater. Okay, so that is piece number 2. I don't think I have anything else to pair this with, at least not that I can think of off the top of my head. I mean, I like another basic tee like this, like a black one or something. But we're gonna move on to the next piece now, maybe another bottom. We'll see when I get back. Okay, I'm back with piece number 3, but I forgot, I don't remember if I mentioned where those bottoms were from in my last video, or my that I just had on, but those are from Club Monaco, and I will make sure to include like links to everything in the description, along with the size that I wore and everything. All right, so this is piece number 3. It's this one-piece jumpsuit set from Marine Layer. So as you can see, I mean, overall it fits pretty well, except for these buttons are buckling here, which is a very common occurrence for me and as like a bustier lady in pretty much anything that buttons. So let me see if I unbutton this. Is it too booby? It's actually not bad. Or I don't know. This feels a little bit, or I feel like looks a little better than maybe if I wore like a less padded bra, like a bralette, it wouldn't be quite as booby, but I feel like otherwise it fits really well. And actually I might throw on a shirt underneath, like I mentioned, wearing it with too. So like I said, this is like a really casual, very comfy. Again, I just have on those same white sneakers that I had on a couple outfits ago. But I feel like I could wear, like if it was warm out but I wanted to be like have a little bit of something on, I could just wear like a denim vest. I actually don't own a jean jacket, just like not a jean jacket kind of gal, but I do have this jean vest, which I think this like could work. Oh yeah, this looks like very casual, very kind of casual, like California cool, which I think I mentioned it's from Marine Layer, which I've never purchased anything. Okay, maybe it is a little too, that's a little too booby. So maybe it won't work. I don't know. But anyway, I think I mentioned it's from Marine Layer, which I've never purchased anything from Marine Layer before, but I've been in the stores a handful of times and it's got a very much of a California vibe. So like this would be cute with like my little mini Telfar, just like on a little weekend day, especially once it's warmer out. And I think, like I said, I might wear this on like the wine tasting day, assuming I can figure out how to make it a little less booby. But let me actually try it with a t-shirt underneath and see if that makes any difference. All right, so this is actually just that same white t-shirt that I had on just a few minutes ago. And I think this like kind of maybe works and solves the problem. I wish the sleeves were a little shorter, like a little bit more capped. I do have another like more capped short sleeve white tee. And then I also have like a white thick neck like tank top. So I might try one of those too, but I feel like this solves the problem because like I can have these few buttons unbuttoned and it's not like bulging at the seams, and also my boobs are not hanging out at the same time. But still, overall, I do like the fit of this. The busty, like the bust issue, I feel like happens on 95% of button-up shirts that I have. So like if anyone has a solve for that, let me know. But I think this is also the largest size this comes in. So but like I said, overall, I think I like this. I mean, it's not like the most form-fitting thing, but it's very comfortable, very casual, and I really like the look of it. Again, complete with my little bag. All right, so let's try on. I think I just have two more pieces to try on and style. So let me get into the next one. All right, so the final, or this isn't the final, the next piece that I have are these bottoms from Club Monaco. So I think they're called like cigarette pant. I think the color is technically sage. I'm not gonna lie, I feel a little bit more snug than when I first got them a couple weeks ago because I haven't actually worn them yet. I've just been kind of keeping them, and I was thinking about wearing these like while I'm in the office next week too, but I have this on with just like an oversized button up. This is actually from Abercrombie, and then I just did like kind of like a crisscross tuck. I mean, I actually really liked them when I first tried them on, but like I said, they're fitting a little bit more snug and like especially across the belly. But maybe it's just like I did eat lunch not too long ago, so yeah, they're a little bit tighter across the bottom, but overall not a bad fit. I might have to try them on again one more time before I pack them to make sure, like, are they truly this tight? Because if they are, I don't know if I want to wear these all day long. But then I just have these snakeskin sneakers on with them that I got from DSW. So again, kind of like casual, but also a little bit like nicer at the same time. But see, if I did wear this into the office, like it still pairs pretty nicely with like this bag that I mentioned, or if I wore just like a casual. This isn't something I would wear casually. Like this is very much giving like, I mean, I guess I am about to be 35, but I was gonna say like mid 30s, early 40s, like soccer mom on the weekend, but that's not my vibe. But it is cute, like it's definitely a look, but I don't know, otherwise I don't know what else I would pair these bottoms with. Probably that white top that I just had on, that crop top that I had a couple videos back, or that might actually be it. So this is probably the way to go with this. Again, we'll see like how these are fitting in a couple of days because they're feeling a little tight all of a sudden. So we'll see. So, okay, now I'm gonna try on the last piece that I have, which is that printed dress. And I think I just have one way that I'm gonna style it for now. So I'll be back in just a second. I haven't fully styled this yet, but I'm coming back just for like a first look because I don't know if this is even gonna work the way that I was thinking of wearing it, because I was thinking of just putting like a t-shirt on underneath and then wearing like Oxfords and like some like little socks. But this is so tight across the bust, like, and I think this is the largest size this came in, which was either an extra large or maybe a 16. It's so tight across the bust, like it's hard to tell. Oh, see, you can kind of see like how like stretched the fabric is. So I'm not hopeful. And then I feel like since it's so stretched, it's like making this look bunchy and like more unflattering across the belly. I mean, in this like mirror that I'm looking in, it looks a lot better, I feel like, than in the camera. But I guess I could still wear this just like a slightly different way. But let me see if I can even get it on with like a t-shirt on underneath and kind of put together the look that I was thinking about. All right, so this is just a lesson in never give up on yourself and never give up hope, because I don't know why I was so dramatic about this not fitting. I mean, it truly didn't feel like it was going to, but I was able to get like a white tee underneath, and I feel like it almost feels a little better. It feels less like constricting. And I think if I was wearing a slightly less padded bra, it would probably feel like a little less like there was less going on. But anyway, I put a white tee under this, like a white crop tee, different than the one I had on just a few minutes ago. And then I paired it with, and I can't tell if this is like doing too much, with like some white crew socks. Is that what these are called? White crew socks, and a pair of Oxfords. So I feel like, I don't know, like, am I too old to be like dressing like this? Like, I see cute people on, or like cute styles like this on TikTok, and I feel like it's usually like younger 20-somethings, but I think I'm kind of pulling it off, right? Maybe. And I could also lose the socks, and I could wear like sneakers instead of Oxfords too. But then I was thinking if it like was a little chilly and I just wanted a jacket or something, I could also wear that duster, that black duster I had on a couple outfits ago. But this is just like a faux leather button up that I hardly wear, I feel like. So this is another example of something I bought and then haven't really worn it very much. But I think this could kind of work with this too. Like if I just wanted to throw something on casually, like over it, to like, if I was like walking around or something and wanted to like warm up with it. So this is kind of, I guess this is like a look. Again, am I too old for this? But like, what is age? Just a number. This, I think, and I do like this, and I think this is probably the main way that I would end up wearing this outfit. So, I mean, for the most part, like, those are all of my looks. All right, so that was the last look that I had with like my most recent shipment. So I feel like that was actually a decent amount of pretty good like spring or transitional spring outfits. I mentioned I'd get like 2 shipments a month, so I'll get another shipment in a couple of weeks, and then probably like a couple weeks after that. So I'm gonna try to do these videos like this not every shipment, but maybe once a month or every 6 weeks or so, to kind of like put together just like little looks to kind of show like how I'm using Rent the Runway, how it can be used for you. But I will share like in the description a link if you wanted to try Rent the Runway, and like you can get a little bit of a promo. I think it's $40 off. I don't know. I'll include the link and then follow the link if you're interested. But like I said, so far I'm really liking it, and it's just helping me to have like a little bit more confidence in like what I'm wearing every day, and like kind of like how I'm showing up, because style is something that is important to me. And so I think I was like, when I was having a really hard time like getting dressed because not a lot of things fit me, or I just like wasn't, and it really was just that like things didn't fit me. I was like, I feel like I was like, well, what do I wear? Who am I? Like, how do I show up in the world? Because style is very much, at least for me, and I feel like in general, it's like it's like, this is who I am. And like, you can see, it says a lot about you before people even like talk to you or get to know you. And my style, my personal style, I feel like I've worked on a lot, and like it's something that I do care about. So it was like a struggle when I was like, I have literally nothing to wear, and I was basically wearing, I feel like, sweatpants every day or sweatsuits every day. Like the people in my building that worked on at the front desk probably think I have 4 outfits and that they're all sweatpants. But I'm excited to kind of go on this Rent the Runway journey. Maybe I'll even do like a little update of like, I'll probably do this on TikTok, so I'll link my TikTok below to see like how did I actually end up wearing all of these things like in the next week or so. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, like let me know if you've tried Rent the Runway, or if you like liked any of my outfits or have any feedback, any styling tips for me. And of course, don't forget to subscribe. So thank you for watching, and see you on the next one.